Okay, so this part of the reading is about you finding a job and will you find a job. Okay, and so the first card that I had for you is Fulfillment of Wishes, which is the Nine of Cups, which is a very positive card. And like I've said in all my readings, I think it's the most positive card in the entire Minor Arcana. And this card is all about attaining whatever it is that you want. This is the Wish card. And it's really interesting that this would be the first card that that I have for you for your question as far as you finding a job. And remember that you also had the Make-A-Wish card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. So again, I'm getting that you're really close. Same message that I had from the other card, that you're getting really close to achieving your wishes as far as finding a job and being financially secure. I'm getting that you're like right on the cusp of finding that job and the right job, because there's like something very specific that you're meant to do, and it's going to be kind of tricky to find because, like you said, there's not that many jobs out there, and you're so overqualified that people kind of turn you away because they're probably afraid they don't want to pay more. And so know that with this card being the first card is really significant, because it tells me that you're really close to achieving it. This isn't a negative card. And if you weren't meant to find a job, you would have had some type of, in-between card. You have the 9 card, which is almost achieving what you want. It's almost the end of a situation. So they're telling me that you're almost there as far as finding a job and fulfilling your wishes and having your prayers answered. Okay, and so the second card represents the guidance that they're giving you as far as finding a job. And you have Spiritual Union, which is a 2 of Cups. Okay, so this is interesting. And this might be what you want to focus on as far as the entire reading. It's a possibility that they're asking you to focus that right now you're not finding a job because they want you to focus more on maybe getting closer to your family, or maybe getting in touch with your own emotions. This is a Suit of Water, which is all about the emotions. So, of course, they've already given me the message that you're not finding a job for a reason. It's a lesson that they're trying to teach you, some type of spiritual lesson involved. So it's something really significant that they want you to address. And if you found a job, that would get in the way. And so with this being the 2 of Cups, this tells me this has something to do with the emotions. So it's either getting in touch with your emotions and maybe not being so focused on money, or maybe getting closer to your family, maybe your husband, maybe your children, maybe your other extended relatives, because this card is all about the emotions and relationships. So it's a possibility that they want you to focus more on that right now as opposed to finding a job. Because, of course, if you found the job right now, you'd become really involved with getting settled in and starting the job and, learning everything new. So they want you to take this time right now to become closer to someone. It might be yourself, or it might be somebody around you. And the third card that I have for you is this one. Really significant. You had the Heart Chakra, which is, they're really telling you to get more in tune with your heart. And of course, this is really significant with the 2 of Cups. And so, this part of the reading is all about, will you find a job? And you have cards that all have to do with the emotions. You have the 9 of Cups, which is Suit of Water, has to do with the emotions. You have the 2 of Cups, which has to do with the emotions. And then you have the Heart Chakra. So this tells me that there's something about your heart chakra, there's something about the emotions that they want you to focus on. They're preventing you from moving forward because they want you to somehow, there's something that you need to treat as far as your heart chakra. Maybe there's not enough give and take in a relationship. Maybe you're giving too much. Maybe somebody else is giving too much. I'm getting that it might be you. So they want you to take more time for you, maybe care for yourself more, and to do that, and before you start giving to somebody else and finding a job and giving all your time and energy to something else. They want you to focus more on emotions and the heart chakra and being in tune with your own heart. So I'm getting that is the major roadblock that they've done, because they don't want you to find a job right now because of this lesson. They say there's some type of lesson involved behind you not finding a job. And so they're asking you to look beyond the disappointment, the frustration of not finding a job, and focus on the bigger picture. What could possibly be there that they want me to address. And these cards are all relating to the emotions and the heart, so that's something that you might want to think about. And I did pull some additional cards, and I almost never do this, but I felt like there was something else that they wanted to tell you. So I pulled 2 more cards from the Psychic Tarot. And as far as you finding a job, and this is one of the cards, really, really positive. You have the Hope card, which is the Star. This is the realization of hopes, and this tells me that I'm getting that this is like you finding a job. It's like literally almost in your hands is a message that I'm getting. And this is the 3rd time that I've had that feeling. I had the same feeling from the Make-A-Wish card. I had the same feeling from the 9 of Cups. And now, you have this card. This is a really positive card that tells you that whatever it is that you're trying to achieve is going to manifest. And I'm getting that it's going to manifest very soon. As long as you do the work as far as figuring out what it is they want you to address. Because like I said, they're doing something that they're preventing you from moving forward because they want you to address something else. And all the cards seem to indicate it's something emotional. It's something to do with the emotions. Okay, and so I pulled another card. Even though this answered the question as far as you finding a job. And it was interesting. I just felt really guided to pull another card. And it was this one. You have Intuition, which is the High Priestess, and this card is all about going within. So it's almost like this card just represents what they told me. They want you to go within and think about what is this lesson that they want me to learn. What do they mean by view the wider picture? Because only you can answer that. All I can do is give you my advice based on what my guides told me, based on what the cards say. There's something else going on, like I said. There's something else going on. You're not finding a job because you're not qualified or because you're not, you haven't made the right connections. They put roadblocks. They purposely put roadblocks in your way so that you can focus on something else. So this card is, I just heard meditate. They want you to meditate on what that can be. And then focus on it, do it, and then once you do that, you will find a job quicker than you can possibly imagine because it's practically in your hands right now is what I'm getting. And like I said, this is, when I saw the Star card, that was the Hope card. That was the 3rd time that I had that feeling that you're so close to it. It's just something minor that they want you to address. Maybe it's being more in touch with your emotions, getting closer to somebody around you. It's something to do with emotions, with the heart chakra. So, these are all the messages that I have for you. Know that, there is nothing wrong with you as far as you're not finding a job. It's not that you're not looking in the right place. It's just that they want you to focus more on something else right now. And they're asking you to use your intuition and to meditate on whatever it is that they're trying to tell you. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you. And I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for watching. Bye.